Now, I'll start off with the Sports Tribunal, where the Secretariat of the Sports Disputes Tribunal held a banquet dinner and farewell ceremony for the inaugural membership whose 2 terms of tenure comes to an end mid this month. The Sports Disputes Tribunal is a creation of the Sports Act 2013 and came into existence in 2014 under the leadership of the Senior Counsel, Honorable John Morris Ohaga, as the chairman and deputized by Honorable Elina Shiveka. Let's take a look.
For the past 11 years, the Sports Disputes Tribunal, which has a membership 9, has been adjudicating on disputes emanating from sports federations and athletes who have been excluded from national teams unfairly.
When you are able to serve where there's a confluence between passion and training, then actually it's not a job anymore, it is a pleasure.
In 2016, the Sports Disputes Tribunal was added to another jurisdiction by the Anti-Doping Act 2016 to handle the doping menace.
When we set out as this first cohort, shall I say, of the Sports Disputes Tribunal, we said that we would have a philosophy, and our philosophy would be to inculcate proper governance in the management of sports in Kenya. Because, you know, governance is integral to the success of any endeavor. And one of the things that we found was lacking were proper governance structures. And so we were determined that each of our decisions would have an element of governance. And so whether we were dealing with a dispute about selection or a disciplinary matter or a dispute relating to elections, we found some way to convey a bedrock which we felt sports needed, which was governance.
The chairman, Senior Counsel Honorable John Ohaga's tenure ended last November, and Honorable Njeri Onyango, who was a member, was appointed in an acting position as the chairperson.
I do believe that we have done justice to the jurisdiction that we were given, limited as it is. We have dealt with that jurisdiction in terms of expanding the territory of governance within federations. And one of the most outstanding things I will say is in the area of team selections, which we have made a number of our federations, and I hope all the federations do adopt, is the area of selection criteria for both the technical benches and for players.
Other members who are exiting mid this month include Honorable Gishuru Kiplangat, Honorable Gabriel Ouko, Honorable Peter Ocheng, and Honorable Mary Gishuru.
In my own assessment, and humbly so, I think we've done our level best. This was an inaugural tribunal. We didn't have this kind of tribunal before. And I think we've inculcated sports governance, especially in federations. We had a bit of challenges in terms of governance, in terms of conducting elections, in terms of opening this space for members of the public to participate and allowing new and fresh blood to come in.
We have brought sanity in the running of sports. Sports used to have a lot of wrangles, which have sorted out amicably by parties coming together. Some of them involve arbitration, some of them will handle cases, and we normally give the fairest decision so that sport is no longer played in the courts but is played in the field. We normally want the best for the athlete, and the athlete is a person that we are always geared towards making sure that they achieve the purpose for which they are doing the sport.
The other 2 members who left after serving 1 term included GMT Otieno and Robert Asembo. The court users who were present during the ceremony extended their gratitude to the outgoing members for maintaining high standards, integrity, and setting an excellent foundation for jurisprudence in the practice of sports. The outgoing members, led by Chairman Senior Counsel Honorable John Ohaga, current Acting Chair Honorable Njeri Onyango, Deputy Chair Honorable Elina Shiveka, Honorable Gishuru Kiplangat, and Honorable Peter Ocheng, reflected at the tenure for the past 11 years.
The Sports Dispute Tribunal was the first tribunal to sit virtually. Yeah, when the COVID came, we had already started listening to our matters virtually, and that was something to the judiciary, and most of the courts, they started hearing their cases virtually after the Sports Dispute Tribunal. We can say we've set our standards. The bar is high, but we feel those who are coming in to take over from us after the 15th of this month, they'll do a good job, and they'll still they must have integrity, and they must be independent and very partial when they are adjudicating cases.
The Secretary and CEO of the Sports Disputes Tribunal, Dr. Leah Kaburu, appreciated and applauded the outgoing membership for a job well done.
The court users of Sports Tribunal, they have really expressed gratitude and appreciation for the members who have worked tirelessly for the 11 years, and they are looking forward to a new panel, and they are hopeful that they will be as qualified, as competent, as hardworking, as dedicated as the outgoing panel. And it's our prayer and it's our hope that we will get the same competent members who will steer the tribunal even to greater heights.
There are 2 members who will be left still serving as recruitment for the new chairperson, and 5 other members is ongoing in earnest.
These exiting tribunal members have actually set the bar very high. They have redefined what was set out in the Act. They have actually made it very clear to the parties what is expected of them. If you are a sports organization, they have actually broadened the jurisdiction of the sports tribunal to include issues of governance, and that is why you find so many cases being filed at the tribunal. It's because people have found that this is actually a place of dispute resolution.
Honorable Bernard Murunga is one of the 2 members who will be left behind to wear the shoes of the exiting team.